If we invest in green spaces, we're investing in health. Evidence shows being outdoors lifts your mood. It has so many mental health benefits for stress, anxiety, depression. I think people get centered when they're in nature. They realize they're a part of something bigger.
This is our chance to get it right, because as we grow and develop, all this space is going to be gone. How do I describe Fort Worth? We're a city of 350 square miles, so a sprawled city. There's so many diverse populations across our city. We've always been known as sort of a city of cowboys and culture, which is absolutely true. But we've also got this kind of funky attitude about our city. And all in all, I would say because of our growth, extreme growth really over the last 2 decades, you've seen the city really evolve and change.
We have over 306 parks and 13,000 acres of green space and parkland. We're losing about 50 acres a week to development. And while development is very, very important to the economic vitality of our community, we need to make sure that we're conserving and preserving green space at a similar rate. We've been very fortunate to be able to partner with the Trust for Public Land to really do a lot of data-driven mapping to understand where those gaps in service are. When we have the funds to acquire new parkland, really being strategic with where we do it, and most of that is based on equity. Where do we have park deserts right now where they don't have a park within a 10-minute walk? Where are our older amenities that really need replaced? Where are areas who don't have amenities?
We started an initiative that we called our Explore Prescribing Life Outdoors. They presented the findings, and it was very clear that Glenwood Park and several other parks in Southeast Fort Worth did not have the same degree of amenities. We connected with the Park and Rec Department. We had been working with Historic Southside, but we had Tarrant County Public Health, the Cross Timbers Master Naturalists. We all gathered here, did a walkthrough of Glenwood Park and said, let's do something about this.
The Historic Southside, it's a lot of history here. This park means a great deal to the community. A lot of times you don't get a park this size directly in your neighborhood. This park is 37 acres.
I was blessed to find James and Johnny, the leaders of the Historic Southside Neighborhood Association, very early. They had been doing this work long before we got involved, long before we knew.
I have been fighting for years. We want this to be a place not to come past, but we want this to be a place where you come to.
We formed a coalition, and it just kept kind of growing. People wanted to get behind this. For this park in particular, to make it more fair and more just, what would that look like? And I think part of that is getting more people to come and use the space, more people to say, this is of value. It doesn't need to be developed for commercial benefit. It needs to be developed for outdoor recreation and natural resource conservation.
The life expectancy over here is around about 66, not even 70 years old, but it is due to not having spaces like a park.
This is the thing that we need, and there can be no doubt about it. This is what creates that happy space.
There is no better way to get people outside if they know they have a beautiful park next door.
Sometimes just one or two voices just don't get the job done. We came together collectively. Now we're searching for the funds to be able to complete the park in itself.
What do you need to make sure you have in place today to protect your landscape moving forward?
Partner with the communities. Don't try to be solving it from an outsider-only approach. It really needs to be from the inside.
Start with data, understand your current inventory and mapping of where your trees are, how many you have, and then create great partnerships. You can't do it by yourself.
I really wanted to create something that was long-lasting. We could create a great foundation while I'm here. And when I pass the torch, it will make all the sense in the world for every administration, city management team, parks directors can come and go. Everybody's bought into this vision. We'll pass Chicago in the next few years as the third largest metro region. So we all have a responsibility to protect what we think is special in our communities.
We have to be extenders. We have to really care about our community and elevate voices that aren't often heard.
At 77, soon to be 78, I can truly say this is one of those things that brings me some joy.
The people before me dreamed of this park being what it is today. They started this legacy. And again, it's up to us to keep the legacy going.